Hey, what's happening, guys? Hope everyone had an amazing Halloween. I want to know what costumes you guys rocked all night long, so let me know in the comments down below. I'm also going to be answering some questions from previous videos because it's been a while since I've done that, so I'm going to be doing that a little bit later on. I think I'm due for some love and most likely some hate, but we'll get to that later. Now, before we get into this video, I want to let you guys know that there may be some graphic images in this video, so just be aware. As I'm sure you saw in the thumbnail, some pictures just aren't the prettiest to look at. But it's the news and we gotta cover it, so that's what we do. But we're not talking about thumbnails, we're talking about toenails. More specifically, ingrown toenails. British teen Hannah Moore had to deal with the pain of an ingrown toenail for a year before eventually deciding to get her leg amputated from the knee below. However, the amputation wasn't required necessarily, which is why Hannah had to pay £5,000 to get the surgery done. Initially, her friends and family were shocked with the decision Hannah made, but she knew in her heart it's what she wanted to do. Due to the fact that the amputation was not necessary, the National Health Service, also known as NHS, refused to perform the surgery, which is why she had to pay. In an interview on the show This Morning, Hannah explains how it all went down. At first, friends and family were a bit skeptical, but after they saw what I was going through, they understood it. I was in pain every day. It was constant, relentless. After seeing multiple doctors and nurses due to the excruciating pain she was in, it was discovered that Hannah actually suffers from complex regional pain syndrome, or CRPS. According to the National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke, CRPS is a chronic pain condition most often affecting one of the limbs, arms, legs, hands, or feet, usually after an injury or trauma to that limb. In this case, the ingrown toenail was able to cause enough trauma or injury to her foot that it affected her day-to-day life. Now you guys may be wondering what an ingrown toenail is exactly. Well, according to everydayhealth.com, I quote, "An ingrown toenail occurs when the toenail begins growing down into the skin of the toe instead of straight out and above the skin. Sometimes the skin itself may cover the sides of the toenails, causing the nail to become embedded in the skin." Sounds a little rough there, but I can tell you guys right now from personal experience, I had an ingrown toenail like 2 weeks ago, and it's probably one of the most painful things I've ever had. Like, I could barely walk on it. You could ask anybody at the office here. I was complaining about it every single day. But thankfully, I was able to take care of it myself and nothing too extreme happened. So what is the cause of an ingrown? Well, majority of the time it happens to be because you cut your toenails wrong, but it could also be caused by having small shoes that squeeze your toe, having small toes and big nails, which is unproportionate and hopefully not your case, but it could happen, or even stubbing your toe on the couch or other furniture. It doesn't have to be a couch, but just stubbing it hard enough that your toenail goes in. But again, you usually won't have to get your leg amputated. I mean, technically Hannah didn't have to get hers amputated either. It was actually her choice, but since making that choice, it seems she's much happier. She told the hosts of This Morning, "The first thing I said to the nurse when I woke up was, 'Is it gone?' I was overwhelmed with happiness that I could move on with my life. I don't have any more pain at all." Now she's expected to go back to school to become a chef and is hoping she can be a part of the 2020 Paralympics. Here's to wishing Hannah the best of luck with all of her future endeavors, and if she is in fact competing in the Paralympics, the team at IO will be cheering her on the whole way through. But enough talking about ingrown toenails because they're just not really pleasant to talk about. You know what is pleasant is me answering some of your comments and questions from a previous video. So in a video I did about the alleged ghost that was scaring pub staff, which just so happened to be around the time Halloween was coming up, so that was really convenient, Sashka and Drovaska said, "Maybe you guys should dress like each other. That would be fun. P.S. You guys are doing a great job in IO, and even the people who work off camera, keep up the good work." Well, that's very nice of you, thank you. So that's a shout out to you guys. You guys aren't even paying attention. The editors who are going to be editing this video, it's a shout out to you guys. It's a shout out to everybody here. So good job, team. Shawabib Sultani, I'm really sorry if I said your name wrong, buddy, said, "Jared, can you please dab?" Yeah. Was that a good dab? I don't know. I should probably be good at dabbing. I do it a lot. Charlie Baltimore said, "I believe there are nasty things out there that go bump and grind in the night, but there's nothing paranormal about that mop and sign. I think I should be a little insulted because they sure didn't try very hard." So that's in response to the video I mentioned before about an alleged ghost, which I also thought was probably fake, that moved a mop and a mopping wet floor sign, whatever, I guess it's called a wet floor sign, I don't really know, just dropping by themselves, but it seemed like it was all set up. So Charlie, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. I don't think it was real at all. I think they should have probably tried a little bit harder to make it look real, but maybe it was real. I don't know. I don't know if ghosts are real. So let me know if you guys think ghosts are real. And also, like I said before, let me know what you guys went as for Halloween. I would love to know all of your costumes. You gotta let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys soon.